the best deals Thursdays. Hello and welcome to the Froggy Five podcast. I'm Jim Freilich, your host. I'm founder and managing member of the Froggy Companies, and I'm happy today to be joined by my good friend Colby Bowers. So now that we have one of your sad stories, I'm going to shift gears and let's get happy about the best deal you ever did. Either it doesn't have to be the most profitable, but tell us about something that you're really proud of that you've accomplished and maybe gone full cycle with or whatever.
My very first commercial deal that I did from start to finish was a little 15 unit in Arkansas, and I bought it in December of 2019. March of 2020, the world shut down. So trying with all the COVID restrictions and everything going, trying to do a complete gut remodel. Again, it was kind of a lot of, I love it, seminars, a lot of lessons learned, mistakes, but a lot of stuff is really, the mistakes were minor, but, obviously, who kind of can plan for a pandemic, and then the world shutting down. That was the biggest challenge. And what makes me proud is 2 years later, we ended up selling. So again, it's another one I didn't make money on, but my very first deal, large deal, but I survived the pandemic. I went full cycle. Again, something I'm still proud of to this day is, yes, I'll make mistakes. We're all human. I'm going to make mistake tomorrow. I'm going to put a dish in the wrong place. My wife's going to get mad at me. So, I'm just real estate, but, I'm really proud of is that my investors have never lost money. And that goes back to my first deal, and I always put my investors first, but yeah, that first deal, even though I wouldn't say it was a failure, it was a success for what I had to overcome and the challenges involved. And I was able to walk away. I didn't lose money. I didn't make anything. Basically, I worked for free for 2 years. But I'm proud I stuck it out and came out the other side full circle, and I'm still here. So
just another layer of resiliency. That's a good one. Yeah, surprised me a little bit. I usually expect we expect to get the most profitable deal, like the last couple that you just went full cycle on. But I could see what you're saying, because when you've had all those tough lessons and overcome them, like everything else in your career, that's just another. You create another tool in your toolbox to overcome the next event, to problem solve.
Right.
What I've noticed kind of along those lines over the last 5 years, more than anything, and what we're obviously in agreement on looking for in sponsors for our upcoming fund, only dealing with people that are transparent, dealing with people that are good problem solvers. Because that's really, when I'm talking to sponsors, what I ask, like, tell me something that, you had to overcome. Because if somebody's giving you all green lights, like everything's been great,
right,
they can't miss, then that's a big red flag. Because, okay, at the end of the day, something's always going to go wrong. Nothing ever goes. It's like planning for a military mission, right? So things are going to go wrong right away. Yeah. But how people problem solve is a good indicator of how they're going to problem solve in the future. So glad you got that one under your belt. Hey, thanks for having me on. If anybody else wants to find out more about what we're doing, please come to froggycompanies.com. Check out our 3 different business areas. We also have the Froggy Fund 1 that's now open for up to $18 million. We're going to be investing that $18 million across a diverse number of assets, cash flowing and ground up. And I'm really excited about this fund, and really confident that we can outperform most of the other people out there in terms of what we invest in and how we do our due diligence and the type of partners we put together. So it's great talking to you, and see you next time.